Hello everyone, this is ScabCat242 and here's my review on the Hero Hacks from Boss Fight Studios, the Tarzan figure. So this was a figure I was thinking about getting, but the main reason why I picked this guy up, I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with the animated show Primal. I really enjoyed that show so much that I want to create my own figure version of Spear. So I figured, hey, I'm going to get the Tarzan figure, but enough about that, let's talk about the figure itself. So I gotta say, this is a pretty cool figure. A lot of great uses for him. So if you're not going to necessarily use him as Tarzan, there are possibilities that you can even use him for Conan, which I'm quite sure a lot of customizers are going to do. So as you can see here, Tarzan comes with his spear, pretty nicely detailed. And then his other accessory, he has a knife and a sheath which is removable. If I can get that out. There you go. Surprisingly, the Jane figure did not have a knife sheath. And, oh, that just popped out. Let me just get that back in. I'll worry about that later. So, yeah, so he has that spear and that knife. And he has a necklace, which is removable. Just pop the head off. And then he comes with this really unique figure stand, which all the Hero Hacks figures have been packaged with. So you just place them on there. Sometimes they're kind of hard to get on, but so far I had better luck with Tarzan staying on there. And as for other accessories, he comes with a selection of hands, just like the Jane figure did. So you have a pair of open hands for grabbing. You have a set of fisted hands for punching. And then you have another set of hands which are a set of different set hinged, or just in case you lose those hands or if they break. Oh yeah, and this is what the card art looked like for the figure. Really nice artwork. And as for your articulation, I won't go too long into this, but pretty much standard on most Boss Fight Studio figures, except for they have now the thigh swivel, which is nice. Definitely gonna add a lot more level of articulation for posing, but for the most part, everything's still the same. You know, ball joint head, ball joints and shoulders. But yeah, that thigh swivel is really gonna give a lot more dynamic posing for your figures. And then just because, let's do a comparison with him and Jane. Oh, and by the way, I did a head swap on my Jane figure. So, kind of feel like Tarzan should have been a little taller. They seem to be the same scale. But for the most part, I think Boss Fight did a good job on this figure. But like I said, if you don't necessarily plan on having him to be Tarzan, you can make him to Conan, you can make him any other barbarian character as you wish. So these figures are available, Tarzan and Jane, on the Boss Fight Studios shop. So that's my review on this figure. I recommend picking him up if you are into Tarzan, or if you're just gonna plan on making just a generic barbarian type character. So again, that's my review, and hope you enjoyed watching, and thanks.